we go. Peña Isabel puts the first ball in play. And Egonu attacking from the back row. Oh, great transition play, kept alive. Egonu is going to bump, set it up to the net. Can anybody get there? Silla did. Another chance for Milano. More coverage. Oro, back set. Egonu, great dig by Gray. And it's finally going to drop on the Minos side. Wow, what a rally to get things started. We are in for a game and a half. Oh my. These two teams are both in Pool A, along with the host team from China, Tianjin, and the African champions, Zamalek. One hand up from Oro. It's going to come up to the net for Silla, and somehow she drops it down on the floor. Miriam Silla, best outside hitter in the Volleyball Nations League this past year, twice named best outside at the Olympic Games. Here's Alessia Oro. Fifth year with Milano. Can they keep this alive? Yes, Minos gets it over. Free ball chance, a middle attack. Danesi is blocked, but it's going to go out. And Milano is off to a rip-roaring start here, up 3-0, winning these lengthy rallies. Stefano Lavarini seems to be saying, talk to each other. And that serve misses from Oro. She'll shake it off. Isis is on the ball. Captain of the team, 6 years with Gerdau Minos. Played 1 year in Turkey, the rest of her career in Brazil. 1 year in Turkey, I should say. So, Milano fails to get the side out. And Gerdau Minos chance to move into a tie here. On service, MVP of the Brazilian Super Cup earlier this year, Thaisa. That serve is long, trying to challenge that end line. Miriam Silla, third year with Milano. Always seems to be around when the tournament awards are being handed out. She's a really dynamite player. Overpass and knocked down by Dolderop. Nika Dolderop, in her second year with Milano, came over from Vakifbank in Turkey, along with Paula Egonu. Minos fighting back. Kisi Nascimento, the 24-year-old Brazilian, the MVP of the Brazilian Super League twice. She's a lefty. And trying to challenge that squad from Italy. Right off the top of the net, that won't fall. Here's Danesi, another one of the Olympic gold medalists. So much talent on these rosters. You wouldn't want it any other way in any kind of a world championship, and that's what you get. Celeste Black, where she has played a lot of volleyball in her career internationally for the Netherlands. Egonu, all she can do is tip that one. Here's a back row attack from Plak, but she misses it. Egonu now. Check out her resume on Volleybox one of these days. More awards than you can possibly imagine. That one is out from Kisi. I think the timeout has just been called here by Gerdau Minas. Down 8-4, opening set, opening game of the 2024 FIVB Women's Club World Championships from Hangzhou, China. Last year, of course, it was the Turkish team, Sancibusha, that won the title, beating Vakıfbank 3-2 in the championship game. Last year, the tournament looked a little different. There were 6 teams. Now there are 8 teams. 2 pools of 4. Milano, Minas, Shenzhen, Zamalek in Pool A, Conegliano, Praia, Red Rockets from Japan, Praia from Brazil, of course, and LP Bank from Vietnam in Pool B. Iganu. Good serve, puts it at Plaque from well off the net. Peña Isabel is dug. Off hands, good touch. Erica does the setting. Middle attack, and it just finds its way onto the floor. So Milano has utilized its middle several times already in this game and has reaped the rewards. Milano only has a handful of losses this season. A couple before the season really began in the Cup, Super Cup against Conegliano, and then the other tournament, the preseason tournament they played, Gerdau fights back. 6 losses actually on the season for Milano this year. They have piled up the wins as this serve goes up and out. $14 wins to go with those 6 losses. And here is Nika Dalderop, the 26-year-old from the Netherlands. Milano working its way into a nice little lead here. Good hands by Kortaric, the 20-year-old Serbian middle blocker. Back row swing, but it's not going to pay off this time for Milano, as Dalderop is shut down. Here's American Jenna Gray. She is out of Stanford University, has played professionally in France and in Germany. Best setter in the U.S. college, the NCAA, twice in her career. Big swing from Silla. Nicola Negro reminding his team to get on it. Hena Kortaic, best blocker in the French league last year, her first year with Milano, of course. From the left-handed swing from the left side. And that one's going to be off of clock and out. Kortaic was the best middle blocker at both the under-19 and the under-21 World Championships in the same year. So she was at least probably 2 or 3 years younger than most of the other players in the under-21 Worlds. Peña Isabel, the 31-year-old from the Dominican Republic, just trickles off the top of the net. Silla manages to get it up, but Milano can't get it down. Next point would be huge if Minos could get it. And Silla thinks this is in, and the referee agrees. It's a 14-9 lead for Milano. Playing in their first game of the tournament. Of course, they'll face Tianjin from China, the host team, and Zamalek from Egypt. Both teams will face those two. Top two from the pool will move to the semifinals and do the crossover with the other pool as Miriam Silla hammers one to the floor. Miriam Silla's got some pretty amazing credentials too, doesn't she? Best outside hitter at the Olympic Games, best outside hitter in the Volleyball Nations League this past year, and best outside hitter at the last two World Championships. Timeout call, Gerdau Minas.
Se demoramos, oi, saque é assim, temos que tomar o risco, sacamos, gente, tomamos o risco do saque. Ei, no ataque, provamos a trocar esse corpo, também lá acelerando, Bola alta, não entrar, fica larga, bloqueio era posicionado bem, vamos,
Volley fans, clap your hands. All right. Clap, clap, clap. Easy so.
Well, Milano has pretty much had it their way so far. Alessia Oro back to serve again. Sends it right at the libero, Erica Moto Lima. Out of system attack coming from Igano, and she is shut down by the monster block of Thaisa. Thaisa tracks this one down and kind of jumps into the angle a little bit. She's moving left and blocks a little right. Nicely done, 10 serving 15. Thaisa to serve. Igano tries the tip, easily covered. Gray sets it backwards. Is there a touch? There is no touch on that swing from Glace Kelly. And maybe a challenge has been called here.
Team Minas request a challenge for block touch.
Challenging whether there is a block touch or not. You kind of got the sense there might have been one. Is there, but there wasn't. Certainly not off the fingertips. Did it glance off the hair? Well, I don't know, but that doesn't count. Another out-of-system attack is coming. There's the left-handed swing of Kisi, and that just catches the corner. Avarini can't believe it. So Kisi's going to come out right now and make way for Francine Tomazzoni, the 33-year-old. This is a double switch. She's a setter, so she'll serve. I think this is a double switch anyway. Yeah, Amanda comes in as well. Amanda Marquez, the opposite, so. Referee making sure he's got it all straight. Kisi and Gray out. Francine and Amanda in, and not at all the way they wanted to execute that play, but it looks like Francine's gonna stay in the game to set. Anna Denesi. Good point for Celesta Black and Gerdau Minas. Black comes from a volleyball-rich family. Her brother plays for the Dutch national team as well. It's her playing on the Dutch national team. She thought that would stank. And she was probably right. Well, if you're watching in the Netherlands, middle of the night for you, we're glad to have you. It's early morning, of course, in China on Tuesday. Nice keep up from the libero, beautifully done by Julia Fukadomi, rather. Yeah, the key was just before that, and the libero did her part. So Vero Volley Milano is really flying here. Let's see if this is an ace. You know it is. From the great Paula Eganu. Celebrate her birthday this week. She will be 26 years of age. Just misses long on that one. She have a few birthdays right in and around this this day and tomorrow and later in the week. 7-point lead for Milano. Priscilla De Roy. Handled by Fukudomi, had a little trouble with it. The tip, and it's off the fingertips and down. They go off Amanda. Might have. Dolled it up. It's going to be replaced. She will actually hand the ball right off. And there is Helena Cazot, who is celebrating her 27th birthday. MVP of the French League a couple years ago, her second season with Milano. Comes out, drops down at ace. Nicely done, Cazot. And everybody kind of moved out of the way. It was the parting of the blue sea. So 1 for 2 for Helena Cazot. Coaches using their opportunities to swap players out, find the exact right rotation here. Amanda Caroline Santana Marquez, 25-year-old Brazilian opposite. Perfectly on the head of Oro. Now she'll back set it to Eganu after it's recycled. Left hand swing from Kisi. Here's an out-of-system attack from well off the net. Eganu is dug. Oh, great keep up by Erica. Eganu again, a third time on the rally, third time lucky for Paula Eganu. Now the boom, all right, lowering the boom, it seems. So Vero Volley Milano is not going to get its point yet. There's fight left in the Brazilian champions. Peña Isabel. Best outset hitter twice in the Brazilian Superliga. That is going to give Milano set point though. She misses long. And they've got 9 set points to work with. Ball in the hands of the setter, Alicia Oro. And she has missed it, going for the ace down the sideline. Taissa Dehia. Best blocker or middle blocker in the Brazilian Superliga. Get this, on 9 occasions. She's the one you want in the middle, the 37 years young. And she's got a trickle ace. Oh my. Smiles all the way around. Taissa, do it again, give it a try. This time she sends it at Cazot. The back set finds Silla, and she nails it, and the opening set is in the books. Numia Vero Volley Milano with a very impressive opening set victory. They take it 25-17, led by the 5 points of Miriam Silla. And the winning point right there, cross court, sneaks it to the floor. Took just 16 minutes to play that opening set. We'll see what kind of fight back Gerdau Minas has. Making their 6th consecutive appearance at the Club World Championships. They won the South American Championship back in February, earlier this year, in Uberlandia. 5-set battle. Came back from 0-2 in the final to beat Praia 3-2. It was Julia Cudies, who we actually haven't seen yet, who was the MVP. Serving was one significant error, but the most significant was attack points. Milano was just much more lethal on attack. Let's take a look at what we can see. Their blocking was good too, of course. Kortayik was thrilled with that one. And Miriam Silla, one of her 5 points. But this Gerdau Minas team, so far this season, they've already won the Brazilian Super Cup. They won the Mineiro Championship. They were 2nd in the Copa Brasilia. As we take a look at the attack placement. Gerdau Minas is returning 9 players to the Club World Championships from the team that came to Hangzhou last year, including really their full starting lineup. So their next match will be against the African champions Zamalek SC, and then they'll face the host team Tianjin Bohari Bank, the Chinese host side. Now they've been here 7 times, Gerdau, but they have never won it. They're in the final twice, in 1992 and in 2018, but trying to come up with their first ever Women's Club World Championship. Got a little bit of work to do though in this match. Down a set against Numia Vero Volley Milano, a team that is 10-3 in Italian league action. Overall, they're 14-6.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're heading to the set number 2. Let's go! Ready? That's what I'm talking about. Hold fans, clap your hands.
Well, it looks like the teams are not changing sides. Iganu hammers it from the right side, and that will be the opening point for Milano. Milano's last game was actually a loss against Scandici in the 12th round of the Liga Pallavolo Femminile. 5-setter, and it's an ace. Starting set 2. A little confusion on the Gerdau Minas side. Whose ball is it? And Alessia Oro takes advantage of it. She wastes no time. Here's that referee whistle, kind of starts her walk. Ball is up. The bump set from Fukudomi to Iganu, and that is out by just a few centimeters, really. Oh, and it's going to be challenged here. It's not the in-out, though. We didn't challenge that. Not at this tournament. No. Okay, it ended up being Minas' ball, and then they come right back to get the ace. Thaisa. Iganu with the tip. Well, she's been swinging hard so many times from that right side. Did have 1 or 2 tips earlier, but it seemed like that was a perfect spot for her to hit it hard. and then she drops it in a one-on-one block against Celeste Plaque. Silla. Oh, beautifully blocked. Igano in on that one, as was Cortei. Beg your pardon, Denesi was with Igano on that block. Two Italian coaches going head-to-head. Miriam Silla with an ace. My goodness. First ace of the match for Silla to go with her 5 attack points. Comes in out of system attack. And Deroy misses it cross court. Minos working on some communication issues here. Yep, that ball is clearly out. We've got a timeout that has been called by Nicola Negro. I mentioned Negro has been with the team since 2019, winning 3 Brazilian Superliga titles. He's also the head coach of the Mexican women's national team. Coached all over the world, in Italy, in Poland, in Romania, Slovenia, Azerbaijan, Turkey. Full-time coach since he was just 20 years of age. Those fingers are so important for Alessia Oro. Gotta get that right. 6-2. We're early in the second set of the opening game of the Women's Club World Championships. Kisi is dug. Iganu is dug by Erica. Back row attack blocked. They come again from Kisi. Picked up by Silla. Set way outside for Dolderup. Here comes a chance and finished off by Denesi. Denesi wanted that one, you knew it. And it was kind of a solo block, and Kelly Gomez couldn't come up with it. Out of system attack again. This just pushed over. Free ball chance. Fukudomi bump set for Iganu. Gray sets it up cross court, but it's missed by Deroy. Brie Deroy. And Milano is just feeling it here early on. They are rolling. Iganu hammers it cross court. She has taken over the lead in scoring in the match, as you might expect. She's got 8 points, 6 on attack, a block point, and an ace for her efforts already. Great back set for Casey, nicely done. That was important for Gerdau Minas. They really needed to put an end to that run. Milano was having its own way. Great effort by Fukudomi. Kisia Nascimento. And that started with a really good service reception from Silla. Kind of put her whole body into absorbing this. Allowed the play to continue, and then Iganu finished it off. And the setter dump works for Jenna Gray. Gray in her second year with Gerdau Minas. You can see how this Minas team really is inspired by some of their veteran players, the likes of Thaisa and Priscilla Deroy. Iganu. Job by Gray to come up with that set. And then it is hammered down with efficiency by Peña Isabel. Here comes Kelly Gomez, 23-year-old Brazilian middle blocker in her first year with the team. Middle attack, good dig, sent over. Dolled it up, dug. Kesey blocked, told it up, and Kortayik, look at that. Yeah, it was Dolled up who reached right in front of Kortayik. But they're both happy because you want the block above all. And that one is going to be called out. Nika dolled it up. Got a spike touch of 3.17 meters. Her serve creates an overpass. They go right back to the middle, and Kortayik can't finish. She got a piece of that one. They come again with the back row attack from dolled it up. Peña Isabel shut down. Kortayik is really shining in the middle. Look at this score already. 14-5 second set. And Nicola Negro trying to push some buttons here to make something happen. Grace Kelly comes in for Peña Isabel. Kesey gets it done. One thing that has been noticeable about Milano's season is they have gone to 5 sets on numerous occasions. A lot of them they came out on the good side of it, but I don't think that's something they want to do here today in a one-week tournament. And Miriam Sila saying, yeah, I missed it by that much. 7 serving 14, the ball in the hands of the setter, Jenna Gray, 26-year-old American out of Stanford University. She sets it up on the left side, and it is hammered down by Grace Kelly. Right off the fingertips. Good hard cross-court swing. Not too hard, though, for Sila. She doesn't swing it all hard at all costs. She makes sure it finds a spot. 15 serving 8. Milano is just firing on all cylinders. Heina Kortayik. And it's going to fall on the Milano side. They couldn't find it. The moment anticipation there and anxiety as everybody's scrambling around. It's a good swing though from Kesey. Grace Kelly, Tobias Vasconcelos. I wonder if there's any other buttons that Coach Negro will pull or push, I guess. If you push buttons. Ten serving 16. Might be now or never here for Gerdau Minas, certainly for this set. Get on a little bit of a run here. Get up to 13 maybe, but then instead it's into the net from Thaisa. Miriam Silla, her team playing in its first ever Club World Championship. Nicely rattled off the fingertips by Kelly. Two Kellys on the floor, actually, for Gerdau Minas. We've got Kelly Gomes wearing number 13 and Glace Kelly wearing number 15. Eganu right side, and she rockets it down. Good back row attack from Kisi. "36-year-old outside hitter in her 5th year with the team, Pri Daroy. Quick little one-handed set from Oro, and it's hammered home by Corteik. Nicely done. Good attempt on the pancake dig there by Dolderup, but it's going to be a point for Minas. Trying to wrestle their way back in. That one rattles off the hands, actually, of Corteik. Done such a good job blocking at the net, but that one didn't get the hands together. Amanda Caroline Santana Marquez. Overpass. Oh, actually, Oro does well to bang it over. Fukadomi, big high bump set for Egano, who is shut down. A monster block. Miriam Silla says, hey, let's get back to business here. Not let this one slip away. They have let another point slip away. Corteik into the block or into the net. Couldn't tell which one, maybe both. Calling it a monster block here. Here's Amanda. There is no touch, according to the referee, and Milano might be asking for one on that swing from Eganu. Well, no challenge, or at least it wasn't successful if there was one, but it's a timeout call. Milano, let's try to listen in.
Quello che fa la differenza per noi, quando non dobbiamo lasciare gli altri tornare vicino perché sta dipendendo da noi, abbiamo messo noi degli errori in attacco adesso, perciò torniamo aggressivi con i colpi che dobbiamo, a vedere il campo dove vogliamo mettere la palla.
Well, good action at the Huanglong Sports Center in Hangzhou, capital of China's Zhejiang province. Milano still in the lead. Fukadomi sets in front of Oro. Now a little more traditional, and they come with Dolderup, who hammers it home. Kazot's going to come back in. She's a really good server. Second year with Milano. She came over from Chieti. Cross-court shot is out from Glace Kelly. And now a timeout has been called the other way by Gerdau Minas, the Brazilian Superliga squad, the South American champions.
So you start with attention to the middle. If you are laid back, you just enter where you have to, because she
The Italian coach articulating a message to his Serbian middle blocker, Kortejik, in English, of course. I say of course because, well, she's only 20. You know she's going to learn Italian, but it might take another year or two. Elena Cazot, the birthday girl. And she's got another ace. Oh my. Cazot, how much is that? That's 2, I think, for her already. It is her second ace. 2 points in the match, both aces. She was an Olympian for France this year in the host nations games in Paris, which a lot of her teammates were champions, of course. Italy taking gold. Jenna Gray, her third country playing professionally in Germany and France as well. This time she starts the play, so it's a bump, or it's a set from the libero, Erica. And the left-hand touch from Silla. Now she'll get a more traditional right-hand swing, but she's blocked, shut down by Thaisa and Kisi. 18 serving 22. Cazot handles it, middle attack. Kept alive, Minos attacking again, Minos, block out. It's a 3-point game. Kortejik couldn't believe it. She thought she was all over that one. 19 serving 22. Again, a scramble for Milano. It's a free ball. Kisi hammers it. It's a 2-point game. Great height there. And then she sells that she's growing cross court, goes down the line. Gray this time, again, floats it at Cazot. Iganu, this time she goes block out. That was the point that Milano needed in a big way. 11th point of the game for Paula Iganu. Puts the ball in the hands of Heina Kortejik. Tradition of Serbian stars continues. This is an over bump, and it's going to drop down. And Gerdau Minos fighting to the end here in the second set. Nice little touch from Thaisa. Important point here, that's for sure. Oh, it's out. The referee takes a quick glance down at his electrical equipment there, his screen. It is set point Milano. The setter serving, Oro. And that is off the block on that swing from Thaisa, or is it? Milano saying, maybe not. No, they're challenging in out, so it's in for sure. So even if it's off, it's definitely in. Thaisa de here. Brazilian Super League superstar. Trouble for Milano again. Iganu, can she bail them out? And that ball's over. They got to play it. Oh, I finish it off. It's not anything to write home about, but it's a point for Vero Volley Milano. Wow, that was a long, dragged out point, and somehow it gets pushed over the top. And it's down. And it is a 2-0 lead for Milano. Oh, that set from Oro. What did she do? Kind of was facing one way and set the ball the other way. That was a crazy set from Alessia Oro. So they take it 25-22. A push, though, from Gerdau Minas. Let's see if they can find that push again in set number 3. These are the total numbers, of course, not just from the second set. Paula Iganu leads all scorers in the match with 11 points through 2 sets. She piled up most of those numbers in set number 2, had 7 points in the second set. Meanwhile, Kisi leads her team in scoring. Minas, she's got 9 points so far. She also did most of her damage in that second set with 6 points. Wearing that number 9 jersey. But here we go. Can Vero Volley Milano finish this off in a sweep? Or can Gerdau Minas fight back to make it at least a 4-setter, and then who knows? Now the teams switch sides. Here we go, set number 3. Grace Kelly Tobias Vasconcelos. 26-year-old Brazilian outside hitter. And middle attack, middle success for Danesi. One of the 4 Olympic champions in the starting lineup for Milano. Cross-court shot from Kisi, gets the touch, gets the point. Gerdau Minas in their Brazilian Super League, they've won 9 of 11 games. They did win the Super Cup, as we mentioned as well. Really, their toughest opposition is the team that is also at this tournament, Dentil Praia. And they are each other's arch enemy, it seems. Thaisa, captain of Minas. Trouble for Dolderop, and it's an ace for Thaisa. See if she goes right back in the same area. Silla handles it perfectly. Iganu with the tip. This is an out-of-system attack, and it's a point scored off the block and out. And exactly the kind of start that Minas wanted here. And they've got a 5-1 lead over Vero, Volley, Milano. Through Iganu and Danesi, and a timeout has been called by Stefano Lavarini. His team had everything going their way.
Bravi, ha cominciato a cercare un po' di prime mani sulle direzioni, li abbiamo presi tanto, li abbiamo toccati tanto, perciò aspettiamo un po' di più e vediamo bene quel piano di ribalto verso il basso all'ultimo, per niente alto. Vai, via!
Well, these are world-class teams, so you expect they're going to find a way back in the match. Minas leading 5-1, trying to add to their lead. Sila, and she rattles that one off the hands of the block. And the team in pink finally gets another point. Miriam Silla, one of the veterans in the team, 29 years of age. Big block. Danesi, Oro working together. Yeah, I think that was Iganu actually who got that one. Kisi covered, pancake dig more or less. They come again, dulled it up, and it's out. Kisi, the lefty, oh, she didn't want that. Couple of unforced errors in a row for Kisi Nascimento. Still concerned for Coach Negro. His team's lead is down to 1. Danesi sends it at Deroy. And they have lots of reasons to celebrate. Corteic is all over that block. She's fired up, and we're tied at 6. Remember, it was 5-1 for Gerdau Minas not long ago. Free ball is going to be sent over by Milano. Setter dump from Gray, kicked over, but it's over and out. Not a bad idea by Silla, it almost worked. A little bit of a late reaction from Corteic. Better pass. Here's Dolderop, puts everything she has in it. It's dug though. They come back, and Glace Kelly gets it. Priscilla Delroy. And she misses long on that one. So Minas was trying to make it a 3-point game, and instead they get the service error. Paula Iganu. And she misses long on that serve that went 97 kilometers per hour. Nobody really wanted to touch it. They really wanted it to go out. 9 times this year in their 20 games, all including Superliga and other, have Milano gone to 5 sets. They've won 5 and they've lost 4. They do not want to go to 5. That was from 2 plays ago. Like that one. Here's the Dutch international Dolderop. Second game of the day today will be Conegliano and Prea. So Conegliano, the European champions, and Prea, the South American runners-up. And they are part of Pool B, of course, which includes Red Rockets from Japan, the Asian champions, and Asian runners-up, LP Bank from Vietnam. 9 serving 10. Korteik. Middle attack. And Minas thought there was a block. I don't think there was one. I thought there was a touch, rather. No. And it was out. 10-10. Now Milano takes its first lead since 1-0 here in the 3rd set. Wow. Denesi, beautiful monster block. Reads Casey that left-handed swing and knocks it home. Oh, Erica put everything she had into that pass. Iganu covered somehow, but the block is there. It's a triple block for Milano and no way through it for Minas. Denesi has 3 block points already. And all 3 have come in this set. Well, you can just see from the Milano bench, there is some firepower there if they need it. It's now the likes of Laura Herman, the Belgian player who we haven't seen in the game yet. Elena Petrini is on the bench. Kosteik. Great with the bump set for Kisi, and she somehow finds a hole through the block and under the defense. And Milano's lead is down to 2, and Coach Lavarini not thrilled about it. Kelly, Glace Kelly. Pretty good pass by Miriam Silla. She is dug by Erica. They come from Kisi on the right side. Now this is going to be an important challenge here. First game of the tournament. Is there a block touch? Oh, I don't know if you could tell from that angle at all, but no block touch ruled. Point goes to Milano. Their lead is 3. The setter, Alicia Oro. And that one's going to drop on the Milano side. Iganu just kind of got caught in quicksand trying to react to it. So this is off the block of Silla. And everybody looks, and Iganu is like, nah, yeah, no. 2-point game, 1-point game. As go Taisa, as goes Gerdau Minas, it seems. Taisa has 8 points now. 5 of them aces. The touch, I think that was a left-handed touch from Silla. Oro, can they get this over? Yes, they can, but it's going to be point for Minas. It's a 1-point game again. Gerdau Minas is not going to go down easily here. They go middle attack through Kelly, and Kelly Gomez nails it. And we're all square at 15 apiece. The aces are coming fast and furious. KC was the MVP of the South American Club Championships a couple years back. And Iganu has a way of doing that. That's what you want your opposite to be able to do, is get your team out of trouble. And it looked like they had her blocked, but she goes block out, she tools it off the block. 1-point lead again, Milano, as they try to put this match away. Wow. Some major power there from Kisi Nascimento. That wasn't just a 3-step approach, that was about a 7-step approach. Iganu gets the touch, and Milano gets the point. Paula Iganu, one of the very best in the world, and she's just dropped down an ace. And is there a challenge here coming from Minas? I don't think so. No, this next point huge for Minas. And they get it, and they needed it. Just think of how big that would have been for Iganu if she'd have nailed another ace. It wasn't too far off. And they give it right back again. Kelly is not at all what they were gunning for. She gets a tap from Coach Negro. Nico Delderop is going to come out. And this strategy has worked with Kazult coming into the game. She says, I'm better at serving when I have a ball. And now they've delivered her tool of choice. Well, that is a really effective play, isn't it, from Kisi Nascimento. She's got some serious jumping ability. Jenna Gray doing her thing. Her second year with this team in Brazil. From a standing position, Egonu can't finish. Kept alive, and Oro calls her own number. Realizes there wasn't really a set there, and she pulls out the left-handed weapon and knocks it down. Just praying we get another look at that one, but I don't think we will. Hena Korteik, 20-year-old Serbian middle blocker. Middle attack, too good, too hot to handle from Taisa. She doesn't want to spend any time celebrating. She just wants to get the roll going again. Grace Kelly. Some untimely missed serves. You know, teams are going for it. They want to put pressure on. They don't want to give them an easy little lollipop. Fukadomi got a piece of it, but Nascimento Kisi got a lot more. Look at that, she is so athletic. Comes in at 1.90 meters. She's got some height, not the tallest person on the court, 6'3". Sela is shut down. The blocking coming through as well from Kisi. And guess what? She has taken over the lead in scoring in the match. Now with 17 points, 14 on attack. That was her second block point. Got an ace in there as well. Another chance for Milano, Egonu, and that's going to score a point. Just when they seem desperate for it is when Paula Egonu comes through, and that is why she is held in such high regard, considered by many as the best player in the world. Most valuable player at the Paris Olympic Games. Here's Miriam Silla, though. She was the best outside hitter at those games as her team won the championship, the gold medal, the most coveted trophy in volleyball. Oh, good dig from Sila. Oro gets it across for Egonu. She's blocked. They come again. Dalder up. Doug. They come again on the other side from Minos. And they miss long, and it's point Milano, and they are 2 points clear and 2 points away from a sweep. Nicola Negro knew how important that point was. They needed it. They almost had it. Silas float, serves, covered. And it's hammered through the middle. And Gray says, we're not done yet. Nice little play to feed Kelly. Into the game comes Francine. 33-year-old Brazilian setter, double switch, creates an overpass. She goes with the back set. Amanda couldn't finish. They come from the other side. Good coverage by the Brazilian side. They keep it up. They come again with Deroit. And does she get a touch? Yes, she does. And this is all tied at 23 apiece. Denesi was trying to get her hands out of the way. Couldn't do it. Egonu gets match point, though, anyway for her team. They're going to reverse the double switch. They want the Regular setter Gray back in. They being Gerdau Minas. Ball in the hands of Italian Olympic champion Anna Danesi. Match point, and nope. We're tied at 24s. Kisi, leading scorer in the match, has other ideas. Priscilla Deroy. Her serve is long, and that gives Milano match point again. And Coach Negro can't believe it. Paula Egano, the ball in her hands. Match point, Milano, just over. Nope, 25-25, point scored, Glace Kelly. That was not a very high set. Good job by Glace Kelly to convert that one. Best server at the Pan American Games in 2023 was Peña Isabel. She's come off the bench again to try to deliver something good here. She floats it. Fukudomi picks it up, and it's going to drop, and it is match point again for Milano. How about that run by Fukudomi? She came out of nowhere to find that ball. Nika Delderop. Match point again. Vero Volley Milano. Handled by Erica. And it's kept up. Popped up. Free ball over. Minas comes again. Kisi dug by Fukudomi. Egonu. She's ended it. Oh, yes, she's ended it. And Numia Vero Volley Milano has started off with a 3-set sweep over Gerdau Minas. The Italian side gets it done in 3 straight sets. Paula Egonu